Yeah, it's your boy Rocdastar chilling. Now, we want to get down to business. Now, I've been doing a lot of thinking. You getting where I'm coming from? I just woke up. I've been doing a lot of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm coming from. Now, the thinking that I have been doing, I've been thinking about certain things that went on in history, like slavery. I don't know if white people are aware of how jealous they are of black people, but I've calculated that. Now, one thing that what really made me want to do this video was, it wasn't really so much about racism, but it was about the fact of, the realities of what's going on. Getting where I'm coming from. And my calculations are always correct. Getting where I'm coming from. Now, hold on for a minute. Bring some light into this situation. I'm getting where I'm coming from. Now, my calculations has always been on point in such of a way. I'm getting where I'm coming from. But this is what I wanted to really say about the whole ordeal. You getting where I'm coming from? Because I'm old enough now. I'm 43 years old. And I've been doing a lot of listening, and a lot of people had a lot to say to me, and a lot of thoughts have been shared to me, not that I asked or not that I really care. You get where I'm coming from? But this is what I want to say about the whole ordeal. You see the powers that be, like people that invented things like stoves and refrigerators and all of the essentials in the world that we need and rely on, that caters to our comfortability, for the society that we live in now today. Their families are well off and they don't really need any slaves today. They don't need to be racist either. They don't need to oppress anybody. They don't need to deprive anybody. They don't need to have any anger towards black people. They don't even need to be angry or fighting or worrying about anything or having any problems in retrospect to that manner. Because these people are responsible for things and creations in this world that will always make money. You getting where I'm coming from? To the point where it is they're very wealthy and they're very respected, even by black people, because of the essentials that they apply and contribute to our mankind. Humanitarian awards. All of these things. You getting where I'm coming from? Architecture. The business structure. All of these things matters today. Music, instruments, you name it. All of these things, whatever white people are responsible for, they're responsible for the unthinkable. And what that means is that these are things that we as black people couldn't figure out, or we would have did it. So that nationality is a multi-trillion, zillion-dollar nationality that we must respect. And any black person that is naive to the whole ordeal or notion of the matter, they're retarded. So, yes, the hypocrites will surface in black because they understand how powerful and how intelligent the white nation is. But respecting white people for their craft and for their inventions and for their intelligence is one thing. And shunning your own and, killing your own people and pointing a finger and making fun or doing all kinds of things to your own people to gain their respect, that's whack. You shouldn't have to do that. You getting where I'm coming from? That's one, that's a whole different ball game. If you got business with white people and you doing business with them or you trying to gain business, you don't have to shun your cousin or shun somebody in your nationality, of your descent to do it. That's whack. You getting where I'm coming from? It's a waste of time. You don't have to do that. And whoever requests for you to do that is asking you to express their jealousness. You getting where I'm coming from? Because that's basically what it's all about. Jealousness. I don't have to make fun of a cripple to impress my friends or to validate myself as being a good guy or being somebody they should hang out with and respect. I don't have to highlight who I'm better than in the rap game for people to buy my music or like my music. I don't have to do that. You getting where I'm coming from? I don't have to compete in that retrospect to do that, to get or embarrass somebody to do that. Even if, whether I can or not, I don't have to do that. You feeling where I'm coming from? As a hipster, that's whack. That's what I'm trying to say. That's whack. Playing basketball or playing a sport, that's different. Because it comes with the territory. You can't play basketball without versus in anybody. Either you're going to play a one-on-one or you're going to play a 5-on-5 man team. And, that's a competitive sport. All sports are competitive. But with hip-hop music, you don't have to compete. You don't have to put competitiveness to it. You could be just an influential artist who write novels and turn them into poems and turn them into songs. And the whole album is actually a novel. The whole album is actually a book that, that people can listen to. And it's really actually just talking about your life. It's not competing. It's not a competitive album where you're shunning another artist or you're downplaying another artist to sell records to prove that to prove your validation. That's what I'm going to say. And those who thrive on that are those who have a lot of low self-esteem with themselves. And that's sad. Because that means that they never won anything in their life. And they're so desperate to prove themselves. You know what I'm saying? And, I can't really explain the desperado, the desperateness in that. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I could say is that, good luck. You know what I'm saying? But when you go at it about it valiantly and people respond to it valiantly and you want to put your life on the line for that, and that's what's going to happen. You getting where I'm coming from? Because certain dudes, you thinking they don't come from that life and they're not from street life, and they are. There's a lot of dudes, they coming home from jail and they changing their life, and, the prison think that is a game, and people, you playing around with people and you disrespecting people, and, they're liable to, do something very harmful to you that you're not expecting or suspecting. You get where I'm coming from? And, it don't really have to be. Don't create more problems than you have. You getting where I'm coming from? That's whack. You feel me? I'm just a dude from, street life who really indulged into a legal business. You know what I'm saying? Sticking up people, robbing people, selling drugs. That type of shit. Going around beating people up or jumping people or, just for the hell of it, that's whack. It's no point in it. I'm not sitting in jail for free. I'm not sitting in jail for nothing. But if you come at me, I'm going to do what I got to do. And that's what it is. That's you. But I'm gonna win that case because I'm gonna prove that I'm just defending myself. But I'm just letting y'all know what's popping and what's not popping. You know, if you're trying to be a cool person, that's not popping. Because if you come around me trying to do something like that, I'm not gonna want to be bothered with you. And I'm gonna let you know right now, a lot of people that's got more money than me, they gonna see things the same way because they don't have time. Because they have companies to run, they have businesses to run, they have kids and they have families to take care of, they have responsibilities. They're mature adults. They don't have time to be going around beating people up for nothing and sitting in jail for nothing. It's a waste of time. Especially if they got money already. It's a waste of time. So, I mean, I'm doing this video to help people and, you know, those who cannot understand complexity. So I'll explain it in simplistic ways. Because that's my pet peeve. Hanging around people that are supposed to be adults and supposed to be classified as intelligent people, and yet and still I see that they're stupid and retarded and slow. That they're overrated. You know what I'm saying? They got certain jobs that they shouldn't have. They shouldn't be a cop. They shouldn't be a federal agent. They shouldn't be a central intelligence agent. They shouldn't work for homicide. They shouldn't work as a doctor. They shouldn't work as a nurse. They shouldn't have these jobs that require responsibility and, you know, jobs that's only for responsible people. They should not be flying aircrafts. They should not be driving public buses and driving trains and stuff like that. They shouldn't be doing it. But peace. Rocdastar, I'm out.